What was your first bad impression of me?
What's something you've had to learn to be patient about with me?
What's something you need more of from me right now? What's one expectation you had that wasn't realistic? Damn, that's a good one.
That's crazy.
I know there's a few, but I'm trying to think. What's good, y'all, and welcome back to another Cook Family video. So today we don't have the kids. Kids are at school. Well, the girls are at school, and Apollo is napping. If you guys are new, make sure to smash that like button and hit that subscribe button. All right, we have a juicy video. So this is like parent video. You know what I'm saying? Like
marriage video.
Yeah, a marriage video. People have been requesting it, and you guys wanted to sit down, so we're here. We are going to be answering questions that couples are too afraid to answer. All right, before we continue, I just want to put you onto something that I've actually been using lately. Eating healthy is already expensive enough, so when I found Merryfield, I was like, okay, this actually makes sense. Merryfield is a 100% free app that literally rewards you for buying better for you food. All you do is shop like normal, scan your receipt, and you earn points for the healthy brands that you already buy. And if you shop online, you can even connect your Whole Foods and Instacart accounts. So your points get added automatically, no extra work. What I love is it even works for all produce and eggs, which is huge because that stuff we're always buying. Then you redeem those points for gift cards to places like Starbucks, Amazon, Sephora, and much more. And this part is clutch. If you refer a friend, you each get $4. Free money just for pressing that share button. I'll throw a quick screen recording up so you can see how easy the process is. But seriously, it's free. It takes like 2 minutes to set up, and you're already shopping anyway. Download Merryfield, start earning points, and don't forget, when you refer a friend, you each get $4. Now back to the rest of the video. Okay, are you ready? Yeah. I think we've done this one time, but we did it at like the very beginning of our relationship.
Yeah, I feel like it was a long time ago, and I feel like we've definitely grown, so our answers are probably different.
Yeah.
For sure.
And so I had ChatGPT ask me a bunch of questions, like starter level questions, all the way to like super juicy. So what do you want to start with? We're going to get straight into the video.
Just start with the bang.
Let's just start with it. Okay, and I got a lot of questions, so we're just gonna keep going. All right, we'll start with like a you know,
an icebreaker.
Yeah. What was your first bad impression of me? Is that an icebreaker, or is that just like straight to it?
You go first.
Me?
Yeah. Bad impression.
I think my first bad impression of you, I would say just cutting people off like mid-sentence. I think that was my first like.
I never used to do that.
Yeah, you did.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you did.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
When we first started dating, no, I did not.
Yes. Okay, first off, when it comes down to like first bad impression, that's kind of hard. I mean, when we first, I thought everything you did was perfect. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then you start getting into like the, you know, you get out that first phase of dating and stuff.
First bad impression.
Hey, this is a no judge free zone. I mean, this is a judge free zone. But these are questions that couples are afraid to answer. So like all my answers are gonna be like very, very, very like, you know what I'm saying? There's stuff that you don't want to tell your partner.
I feel like in the beginning you were very self-centered. Like you were a little selfish, but I think it's because you didn't know how to care for like other people, I guess. I don't know. I really do think like what?
I think
it's because you didn't have no one to take care of or care about. Like you had to learn to do that. You just had to worry about yourself.
So then that's not my fault.
Yeah, I guess.
How's that like I was never in a relationship, so I didn't know you felt that way about me. No, I didn't know you felt that way about me. I know certain people felt that way about me, but I don't think you felt that way about me.
Not on their level. I know who you're talking about. I wasn't on their level.
Okay.
Hey, you said judge free.
Judge free. Okay. All right. Next question. What's one habit of mine that annoys you but you learn to accept?
You're loud. Like you're loud as fuck. Or your towels, you got better though, but you used to leave your towels just on the floor, on the bed while they're still wet. Yes, don't even, because at least I put it on the rack.
And who does now?
No, I put it on the rack. It's just I don't put it on the rack the way you like it.
She doesn't put it on the rack flat to where the whole towel.
I fold it in half.
No.
Yes,
recently you've been just putting that shit on the rack.
Sometimes I'm in a hurry.
Okay, but you learned to accept it? No, you didn't learn to accept it.
Yes, I deal with it every day.
Put your towel up.
Okay, I guess I haven't accepted it. What was the first one that I said?
I don't know.
Oh, that you're loud. I accept that. Like, literally, we'll be right here, and he's like talking loud, and I just like can't. I'm like, bro, relax. I'm right here. But that's just who he is.
I think everybody gotta accept that though.
No, literally, everyone does. Everyone has, because even his mom will be like, Jordan, why are you yelling? He's like, I'm not yelling, I'm just passionate.
I am.
Yeah.
I'm just passionate about everything that I speak about. I don't know. One thing that annoys me, but I learned to accept.
He's like, let me see.
No, I'm trying to think of. I know there's a few, but I'm not. I'm trying to think.
Oh gosh.
One thing that annoys me, but I've learned to accept. That when she wants something done, it's gotta be done right then and there. But I think like a lot of, you know what I'm saying? I think like a lot of girls are like that.
No, it's because this man, I'll say, babe, throw out the trash. Okay, I'll do it right now. 20 minutes goes by. He's on a phone call. He ends up editing a video. He's putting in a parlay. Babe, throw out the trash. Okay. Then he gets on another phone call, starts doing something else. So yeah, by that time I'm like, damn, like maybe I should just start throwing out the trash.
Maybe.
No. What?
Well, sometimes like, you know, it just like, I don't know, when I say right now, it means like I'm gonna get to it, like, but she'll ask me like maybe right after I sit down and get comfortable on the couch, or I'm comfortable on the couch and I don't want to get up. You know, like when you're comfortable at somewhere, you don't want to get up, you know? All right, you pick one. So you can go like warm up, you can go yellow, you can go red. The lower you go, the more deep it gets.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, they're a good question. ChatGPT, if y'all don't know, ChatGPT be getting it done. You know what I'm saying?
What's something you've had to learn to be patient about with me?
I think your communication.
Most definitely.
I definitely had to learn that because like, I don't know, I was raised where like we just straight up like if you got a problem, you say it just so you can move on and get the rest of the day on, because dragging it on, it wastes time. And I think with Raylene, she's gotten a lot better, but I think she's still learning a little bit that like communication is key, because I'm really big on like, I feel like if we don't talk about it, something bad will happen and you're gonna regret it for the rest of your life.
Yeah, for sure.
So I don't know, I think just communication, because I'm like a very vocal person. I'm very like, anybody that knows me, like I don't know, I have like an alpha mentality. Like I like not being the loudest in the room, but I think my personality just like you I don't even know how to say it like in a nice way.
No,
I don't want to say it in a way to where I'm not
mind.
cocky. I just speak my mind, and I know when I walk into a room, people know.
You speak your mind.
That's like my personality. Like
You're really good with communication. There's nothing wrong with that. Or you just like to express the way you feel, which is good, because if you don't do that, then it could turn into a bigger problem. But me, on the other hand, when I was growing up, we always just kind of like pushed things under the rug and like just never talked about it, or just held it in until you just couldn't take it anymore. And then I feel like that's when like you just blow up and you're like, ah.
Because when it all bottles up and then you just, everything all comes out at once, it just seems like, damn, so how long have you been feeling this way? You know? Yeah. What was the question? What is one thing that you've learned to be patient with? With me?
Your hobbies. Yeah. Oh my gosh, I feel like you just have like a new project or something new going on every freaking month or so. And when we first got together, it would irritate me so bad, because I'm like, bruh, like what is it now that you want to do? Or like, you know, because he would never like stick with something, and he'd spend so much money on one thing. But I've learned to be patient and accept that, because he shouldn't be in like a box. You know what I mean? I feel like I don't want to ever like put you in a box and be like, oh, you can't do something, or you shouldn't be doing this, or like downplay your vision, I guess. But sometimes I'm just like, bruh.
Yeah, I mean, I've tried stuff that you guys probably wouldn't even like think I tried.
I used to make carpets.
Like I used to make rugs.
And rugs.
Like, the rug tufting
like
gun
throw rugs.
In COVID, when they were like, when it first came out with I literally have the stuff still in the garage. Like I can go and make a rug right now.
He has a go-kart that's been sitting on the freaking side of our house for a year, and it's only been touched like 5 times. No, it's been in there for 2 years.
It's been touched. The chain broke on it, and I can't put the chain back on.
There's brand new wheels in there right now in the garage, a brand new motor for it, everything, and it's just been.
I just need to find someone. So if you guys are in Arizona and you guys actually fix go-karts or like mod go-karts and stuff, comment down below, and I'm gonna message you seriously. Or if you know somebody, yeah, it'd be a cool project.
If not, one day I'm gonna sell it, and he's just not even gonna know.
No, I will know.
No.
I see it every day.
You will notice. Yeah, that's true. I'll do the hard part for you.
Yesterday we went and bought bikes because the girls wanted to go on bike rides, and we went to Target. The girls have bikes, but when they ride bikes, they just ride in the front of the house. And so that's kind of like boring, you know what I'm saying? Because when I was a kid, I'd like to like ride. What's so crazy though, when I was like the girls' age, bro, I'd tell my mom I'm going to ride the bike, and I'm riding around the entire neighborhood in Tolleson.
You can't do that. You can't do that now, especially as a girl. Because like I remember, like me and my sister used to be able to like ride our bikes and stuff. I mean, we were never allowed to go too far, and then like obviously when the street lights came on, it was time to go inside. But I used to be in my neighbors' houses, like chilling or going into like abandoned backyards and like seeing if they left anything and like, you know, playing with my friends. But now you really can't do that. Like the world is so ugly and scary.
Yeah. What's one boundary we had to learn the hard way? That's a good one.
You go first.
I think like the only boundary that I had, or the only boundary that I feel like we didn't set, but also that I fucked up with, was like in the beginning of our relationship, I would like tell my family stuff like about like our arguments or whatever. And so like I noticed that was like,
And my friends.
I would go to your friends.
You went to what? My friend before.
Oh, I mean, yeah, her friend, that was her family, okay? But I would tell like family like stuff about like our arguments and stuff, and they would like, I could see that they were putting like an image in their head about her, and I haven't done it. Honestly, I think that was like the first year, maybe first like 7-8 months that we were together, and since I stopped doing it, I've let my family, you know what I'm saying, like build their own relationship with her. Like we're married, we got 3 kids, like we argue, but we don't argue as much as like couples that we know, but we argue about, you know, little things here and there, but it's nothing like to break us up. But I noticed when I stopped doing that, it just like eased up I only had to worry about how my family viewed her, and they have a great relationship. And I don't even think it got to like, I don't think it ever got to a point where like anything was disrespectful. I think it was just like what happens in our household stays in our household, and we talk it out and we work it out ourselves rather than, you know, go to people on the outside. So I think even just like, not even just family, but just going to other people on the outside, any advice to any married couples or any couples that are serious, keep that shit between y'all, because it'll build your guys' relationship.
Well, not only that, but it opens the door for people to form their opinion on your relationship, or like, you know, just to know too much.
If I were to come on lot or on this YouTube channel and she wasn't in it, and I'm like, hey guys, me and Raylene got in an argument yesterday about this, you guys, the comments would flood, and you guys would film an opinion.
Imagine if people really put that like information out there, like, well, I guess people really do that. That's like TikTok drama and stuff. But.
Yeah. Okay, you go. I guess I did it kind of opposite. I did it in a way to where like you didn't have to tell me what boundary I crossed, and I don't have to tell you what boundary you crossed. I just said what boundary I crossed. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I don't know if I've ever passed. I don't think I've ever like. Can you think of anything? Because I can't.
I don't know.
Of like a boundary that I just.
I think same thing. I think in the beginning you would vent to family too.
I feel like being friendly with the opposite gender. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like
Raylene is a super friendly person.
Stuff like that.
So like, I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, those are 2 things.
Yeah, guys, these are awkward questions. All right?
No, it's just like, yeah, I mean, I'm a friendly person, but I never did nothing like that. Like, ever. I've always respected my relationship. I never let nobody think they could get next to me.
Yeah. Or this category is deep/avoided, okay?
Uh-oh.
What's the biggest lesson marriage has taught you about yourself?
That's a good question. Marriage has taught me about myself. I'm working on it. Still learning. We've only been married for...
We've been married for... In May, it'll be a year.
Yeah, so almost a year.
It's like
but
9 months, 8 months.
I feel like I'm learning to not like be a nagging wife. It's hard because I feel like I'm constantly on him. You know, stuff being done in like the house and stuff. That, and then just to like, I mean, I feel like we've always done this, but like, I'm gonna ask my husband, like I'm gonna check in with my husband. You know what I mean? So like we're on the same page, or like, you know, whatever. But I feel like we've always done that. Like, just, I don't know. I feel like I'm still learning because we've only been married. But I feel like it's felt like we've always been married, because the things that we do now is the stuff that we did before marriage.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I feel like we've always been married. Now we have paper.
I think probably just like embracing like the husband and father role more. I think just like, I don't know, being a leader, even just as small as like just going out in public, and like my family takes or follows my lead and follows my role. And I think like having a wife that is acceptable that a man should lead in a relationship, I think that like eases it up a little bit too, because she does let me lead. And I think some like relationships that I see on the outside, I can tell when like the woman wants to lead so much, it causes too much, because that woman wants to have that manly role. And I personally don't think that's how life should be lived. And I'm not saying like the man makes all the decisions and the woman of the house never gets a say. I don't think that's how we live. But like, I think it's just like what we do outside of this house. I think like she lets me lead, and I think that's taught me a lot, because like she said, like at the beginning of this video, I was never in a relationship, so I never knew how to like be the leader of the group, because obviously like I have an older brother, you know what I'm saying? I have
Middle child syndrome.
yeah, like I'm a middle child. Like I just did what the older said, and then until we got together, and I think that like made my personality stronger too.
Nice, honey.
Yeah.
Man.
Oh my gosh. What's one thing that we do well that keeps us together?
Spending quality time together.
You think we spend enough quality time together?
I mean, if you're asking me, no. Like, I want to be by you 24/7.
She wants to be in my sweater.
If I could be like in his skin, I would like just be in his skin. But I feel like we do a good job at it, considering like we have 3 kids. We like always have stuff going on. You have your personal stuff, I have my personal stuff, and then we have stuff together. And really just having kids. But I feel like we do manage our time well enough, and I feel like we have a village to where we get to have that freaking freedom of going on dates when we want and making time for each other. And I feel like that's so important for a relationship. So yeah, I would say that like we still go on our dates, we still spend time together.
We're about to be together for in May it's gonna be 6 years.
Yeah.
In May it's gonna be 6 years. And I don't know, like growing up, I always like every time I heard someone was in a relationship, I never heard of people in relationships for longer than 5 years. Like it was always like I've been together for 3 years, or I just got out of a 3-4 year relationship. Like I don't know, I feel like once you hit that 5 year mark, you're good. Wait, it's gonna be 6 years. Oh my goodness.
In May.
No. It's gonna
then we'll be married.
It's gonna be 6 years.
But we're gonna have our first marriage anniversary.
That's crazy.
It has to be special. It's gonna be a big one.
And the cool thing is like our wedding anniversary is the same anniversary of when we started dating anniversary. It's not like we gotta, celebrate 2 anniversaries. I mean, we can celebrate our anniversary when we got engaged, but I'd rather, celebrate something big.
We don't really celebrate. I mean, we acknowledge it and we'll maybe do a dinner and stuff like that, but like, I feel like the marriage is the main important one.
Yeah. We're definitely gonna go on a big trip for that one. At least like the first year. It's like, we need to retry out our honeymoon because our honeymoon was not good. Our honeymoon was trash because of the resort that we picked, and we left early because it sucked so bad. But I think we should do like our honeymoon this year in Hawaii. We've always been saying we want to go to Hawaii, and I think Hawaii would be fun.
You want to go there more than me though.
Hawaii, I'm telling you guys, bro, let her know. Bro, you just need to look up more TikToks of Hawaii. Once you see it,
research.
You're gonna be like, oh my goodness, I want to walk around the city with my freaking shoes and socks off. Like I want to walk on it.
Your toes out.
Yeah, like I want my toes out.
What's crazy is I want to go to Switzerland.
She just seen Switzerland.
Yeah, and I love it. It's almost like another Seattle.
Bro, Raylene would not be able to do that flight. It's 12 hours of flying, almost 15 hours of flying.
First class, I'm chilling. A face mask, my journal, my headphones. I could do it.
Reach out to some airlines.
No.
Reach out to Switzerland Airline. I don't even know if that's an airline.
You didn't answer.
Oh, what was one thing that we do well that keeps us together? I think what we can do a little better is just like communicating a little more. Like when something bothers us, we just get it out right then and there instead of bottling it up. But other than that,
AKA me.
nah. Other than that, like I think we still go on our dates. Like even if we're not dating once a week, like sometimes we'll go to like a dinner in a week and we'll go to a movie the same week. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So guys, we have 3 kids, so it's like it's hard to be realistic and say a date a week because we still want to give our kids quality time. And like our kids, we have a routine with our kids to where like on certain days they go and see a certain grandparent. Obviously once Apollo is in school, it's gonna make like we're gonna be able to do a lot more stuff because they'll be gone from 7 in the morning
or like
to
lunch dates,
3 in the afternoon. But yeah, like stuff like that. So
I'm not ready for Apollo to leave though, honestly.
Yeah.
Like I love when we get our little breaks and stuff, but like I don't want him to go to school yet.
Bro, I'm telling y'all right now, like Raylene knows I don't like to argue. I don't, you know what I'm saying? Like we talk about the shit, get it over with, and out the way. I don't.
Who do we know that argues though? Like we're not in no one's business like that to even.
I know, but you can tell. You can tell by just how a couple carries themselves if they argue a lot or. Yeah, I think so. I can tell. Like I can look at a couple and hear how they talk to themselves or talk to each other, and I could be like, they argue a lot.
I don't know. I don't think we argue like that.
Not saying we're the perfect couple, but we genuinely do not argue.
Unless it's like about cleaning or.
We really don't be arguing though about that. Like, what do you consider an argument? Like, what do you consider? Do you consider an argument? Like, I don't consider an argument even yelling or like you could be yelling and having a discussion. Yeah. Some people think of an argument and they gotta be yelling at the top of their lungs. Like, an argument could be simple as like a disagreement and you guys are just going back and forth, like, and there's no resolved issue. Like, I think An argument is whatever stems from it, and if you don't get to a solution, that's an argument. But I think like if you guys are having a passionate conversation and you guys find a solution, you guys can come to an agreement. I don't think that's an argument. I think an argument, when I classify an argument as an argument, is if it ends bad. Like if it ends like you didn't get nowhere.
And you like sleep on the couch or something.
Yeah. I be sleeping on the couch sometimes only because I be falling asleep watching my show.
Well, then I don't really think we argue. I mean, arguing to me is like if you're raising your voice.
Some people think I'm raising my voice, but I have a loud voice.
Yeah.
And like
I see the
passionate.
way you see it. I don't even remember the last time we argued, honestly. Are we like, is something wrong with us?
What's something you need more of from me right now?
Something I need more from you, money. Yeah, I really think you should be depositing at least $1,000 a week into my. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I would say like just undivided attention. I feel like you're such a workaholic and you get so fixated on things that you forget to like put your phone down sometimes. And I'm just sitting there.
You know what is like, and I think you would honestly love it.
What?
Like, you know what we can spend quality time doing, and I know it sounds goofy, and I know I just got back into it. But if you go on the golf course,
I don't want to go golfing. It's so boring.
I'm telling you, you don't even gotta pick up the golf club. If you just go and ride with me in the golf cart for 4 hours, you gotta understand that's just me and you. Like, there's nothing else to talk about. I'm telling you.
But golf, I can't even talk if you're team.
You don't have to talk. I'm saying, but okay, it takes me. Look, I check yardage, boom, I hit my ball, and then boom, we get to talk in between every hit for 4 hours. You know how much conversation you can have for 4 hours on a golf course? I promise you, why do you think a lot of big deals are made on the golf course? Because a lot of conversation is made on the golf course. I know it sounds funny, I know it sounds like I want to get on the golf course. Regardless, I'm gonna be on the golf course regardless. Oh my God. But I'm saying, if you did go out there.
Dinners. You just sit there.
Yeah, but you gotta understand, dinner is not 4 hours.
You could be there for 4 hours if you
want. That's just ridiculous. I'm not sitting.
No, that's actually crazy. I was waiting for you to say like painting or like a card game or something.
Well, like while I'm on the golf course, like while I'm driving the golf cart, you could be journaling.
No.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Why do I want to be on a golf course for 4 hours when I can be home doing something?
I don't know. I mean, quality time. You said it.
Yeah, but for you to have fun and me to just sit there.
She don't understand how fun golf is.
Oh, I've tried, you guys. So
you tried when I sucked.
I tried.
Well, you tried when I didn't even know about golf or know anything about golf. Now I know a lot about golf.
I've tried it one time and I was just sitting there in the cold. And it takes forever. And you have to be quiet when they swing.
What's one expectation you had that wasn't realistic? Damn, that's a good one.
That's crazy.
Why are you laughing about that?
I don't know. This is a crazy question. You go first. Go, bro. It's hard, right?
I'm gonna be honest, I don't know. I think she's thinking dirty right now, and she just needs to keep her answer to herself.
No. Next question.
Our son is waking up. It's actually perfect that he's waking up right now because he's gonna go to sleep at 8.
Yeah. Next question.
He's calling my name right now. We're finishing up the video right now, but I'm gonna go grab him.
Dada. Good morning.
I don't think I had an expectation like that wasn't realistic. Like I think like you don't really expect anything, you know what I'm saying? I don't know.
Just to be loved.
Yeah. An expectation that I had that wasn't realistic was him not drawing on the walls. And he does.
You draw on the walls?
You wanna say hi? Okay, we'll ask like 2 closing questions. There's a closing category. What do you want our kids to learn from our relationship? Oh my goodness, these are good questions.
I just want them to learn like what love looks like. I feel like we're gonna be that example of what love looks like for them. I mean, especially like the way you treat me, the girls see it, and I think that's very important. So that way, like they know what to expect in a partner. It's like I want them to learn like what true love looks like and to be patient with each other. We never like have discussions in front of them or like arguments or nothing like that in front of them, and I feel like they should never see us like upset with each other, mad at each other, and we do a pretty good job of that. So yeah, what she said, like the girls learning like how a man should treat a lady, and I think what he should learn from me is how to treat a lady and how to, you know, how to talk to them and how to provide. So even when like I go and take out the trash, like he'll want to go out there with me sometimes. Okay, baby.
And he'll like get a smaller bag and walk out there with me to take the trash out and stuff like that. So he just needs to learn the little things of how to be a man, and the rest is gonna fall into place. But yeah. I think that what I can do better is like being more gentle. And what's crazy is we just had a family meeting like a couple days ago, and I think it went really good. And I think it was like a spark in me that like wants to be more gentle with the kids and realize that not everything has to be perfect, and you know, kids are gonna mess up and they're gonna learn, you know? All right, let's ask one more question. What's one thing that you admire about your other partner that you don't say enough?
I admire how caring you are. I feel like you're super caring and you do go out of your way for the people that you care about. And you're just so passionate about stuff.
I try to be. Raylene's just a good mom. She's a good wife. A lot of people don't see it from the outside or see what goes on the inside behind closed doors, but she does do a lot of stuff for the kids. Guys, this was a very good video. I don't know. This was fun to do. I think the very first early questions was awkward to answer, but I don't think they were very hard to answer.
It was just some of them were hard to think about. Dang, that's crazy.
It's just questions you don't ask on the daily.
We don't just sit there and be like, do you not like me anymore?
Yeah.
He said no. You're crazy.
But yeah, guys, welcome to the Cook family. If you guys are new here, hit that subscribe button. I don't know. I think 2026 is our year. I think we have a lot of stuff planned. Super excited for it. Yeah, I mean, I'm excited. I get my new teeth tomorrow. Yeah. I have my temporaries on, so if it sounds like I've been talking weird or it looks like I'm talking weird, that's why. But yeah, I'm headed to Mexico tomorrow to get a perfect smile like Raylene.
Ding.
Oh, you getting up? You want to say bye to them? You want to say bye?
Bye.
Say bye. Say we love you. All right, guys, smash that subscribe button, hit that like button, and we'll see you guys on the next video.